First off, Wolf is a no-brainer S tier, and the reasons why is he's very fast, his damage is really good, has super high AoE potential with his grenade launcher, assault rifle has good sustained damage, you get him for free right off rip, very easy to upgrade. He also has a very strong stacking damage buff that stacks up to 70%, so he does 70% more damage when he's hitting his shots. His AoE is amazing, speed, he's fast. I mean, he's just overall the best, if not just one of the best for sure. Next up, the best single target player in the whole game, Tan2. In my opinion, he is the best. He is my personal favorite. I played him a lot in the beta. He uses sniper rifles and scout rifles, just insane boss damage shredder. Also gives your whole team a damage buff, which is absolutely absurd. I mean, he is just god tier level and the best single target in the game. He does lack a little bit in AoE, but we'll just pass on that, you know what I mean? For PvE, a lot of the 4 stars really aren't that good. There's a few of them, like Wolf, for example, which we already touched on, so I'm just going to put these guys down in C tier. They are okay in PvP, but for this tier list, we're just going to be talking about PvE. So they're in C tier. You could even argue D tier. I mean, they're just not very good. So if PvE is more of your style, then definitely you could consider this. I mean, you could put him up at B tier. He's all right. He has the shield. I mean, good damage wall protection thing for your group and everything like that. Has a good little shield shot ultimate, but Ningfei goes into the B tier. He's really not very good. He doesn't do AoE damage good, and that's supposed to be his main thing. His AoE damage is way worse than Wolf's, on par with a lot of the 4-star heroes. I think he's going to get a buff and be really good soon, but as he stands right now, he is very underwhelming. Please don't waste your draws on Ningfei. You will be extremely disappointed. Nobody in beta liked him, sadly, even though he does seem very cool. Estella has one of the best ultimates in the game, but her overall package with weapons and everything like that, she doesn't get any multiplicative damage, and she doesn't stack damage buffs or anything like that. So you're basically just waiting to use your ultimate. Otherwise, you're pretty lackluster. Her dragon is very fun, though, I will tell you. I do love the dragon, especially in PvP, but we're talking PvE right now. So I'll give her a solid A because her ultimate's really cool and it's so strong, but just, you know, weapons and stuff like that can be pretty lackluster. But on to the next one. We got Gwen, and everybody knows we like a goth mommy, you know what I'm saying? Aesthetic alone, she's an S tier, S plus tier, you know, top of the top, best of the best. But if we're being realistic here, based off her skills, and that's what we're judging them off of here on PvE, she really is just an A tier. Basically, everyone in the game has self-heal, while Gwen doesn't. And that is a huge loss. As well as shotguns just aren't as strong as sniper rifles, and SMGs are also just the subpar version of ARs just because she has 2 close range weapons. She's a close range specialist, will be great in PvP, but just in PvE, her AoE is just lackluster, and you will be disappointed. That being said though, guys, if you are a hardcore PvP player, I'll be making a PvP tier list as well, so go check that out. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll keep talking about these next players we got up. Gwen does get a multiplicative damage multiplier buff, but it's only 30% and it runs out when her mag dies out. So yeah, just overall, just an A tier, sadly for her. All those 4 stars down there are C tier. We'll talk about Umeko soon, but next up we got... So Yolder is the tank in the game, but saying that, you would assume slow and, you know, feeling lethargic, but no. One of the highest damage outputs in the game, one of the fastest players in the game, and then being tanky on top of that is just a recipe for an overpowered character, guys. She gets 90% multiplicative damage multiplier, and all she has to do is get hit. And it's so easy to get hit, man. And you're taking the shots for the team, and you're super tanky. Literally, your whole kit's about getting shot and doing a bunch of damage. And it works out great for her. Also has some great self-heals and stuff like that. Very hard to die with doing one of the highest amounts of damage in the game. Any way you look at it, she is easily S tier. Could even be considered the best player in the game right now. Umeko, literally one of the most probably underrated players in the whole beta. Playing with her, she has debuff she does on the other team, really good damage at a 40% multiplicative damage multiplier. Her gadgets and abilities are really strong because they quickly charge up, and by dealing more damage, it generates faster, which makes you do more damage and debuff more players. It just gets insane so quickly. She's such a great option to have on your team or for you personally, and I am going to be building her 100%, and she'll be super affordable. Last up though is Xuan Wei. Sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. I'm just going off of what it looks like, you know what I mean? But anyway, Xuan Wei is the budget version of Ning Fei. Ning Fei uses snipers and marksman, or sorry, scout rifles, as we just talked about. But then if we're looking at Xuan Wei, he has a shotgun, and that's his kit. But he's basically the same thing with really good AoE and uses a shotgun instead of a sniper. He has a 50% multiplicative damage multiplier that stacks up very quickly. Good ability / gadget uptime, just overall super strong. And if you guys disagree on anything, let me know down below, as this was all from the beta that I played. My experience was very limited playing trials with a lot of these players. So if you guys could, let me know down below what you think. This is my PvE ranking. It's been your boy Prox. Make sure to sub up, drop a like if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.